A to the K.
To the K.
To the K. We are on the Fastlane to somewhere. I don't think it's really weird that Fastlane is like right in the middle of like October. Like it kind of made sense when it was right before WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Where are we on the Fastlane to? It certainly isn't to Cody Rhodes finishing the story.
Fastlane to nowhere. The never-ending story. Sorry.
But yeah, so we've got Fastlane coming up.
Okay.
And it feels a bit out of place, if you ask me.
You know what you could do? You could put John Cena on the poster.
You could, and I'm sure that'll get some... what was the old Tony Schiavone line? That'll put butts in seats. Well, yeah, it probably will, to be fair. But only 5 matches announced for the card so far. And it's a bit of an eclectic mix, if you ask me, because I don't know what this is. As I keep saying, what's this on the Fastlane to? It doesn't feel like anything that's coming up here now is like...
Fastlane to nowhere.
Ready for Mania kind of thing. But the first match to talk about...
I mean, what is the next pay-per-view after this one?
Survivor Series, but then again, you're going to go for like the whole War Games thing or something, probably, aren't you? So it's like, well,
yeah, Fastlane to Survivor Series just isn't the same, is it?
Exactly. But we've got the LWO taking on Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits. So
okay,
this is all a bit of drama going on here now, isn't it? Because Bobby was like, "I've handpicked the Street Profits," and then they're like, "Yeah," and he's like, "You're not showing me enough. Like, prove yourself." And they're like, "Okay, well, we'll beat up LWO," and it's like, "All right then, proud that you've proved yourself now."
Yeah, I mean, they want the Street Profits to get a push, so they've basically got rid of the original hair business and made this new hair business. And it's like, this isn't going to work because, for starters, you know, they don't have MVP for some reason.
Yeah.
And Bobby
is
exactly
MVP.
I don't know. Well, he was Omos's manager, and then that was that.
Yeah.
Bobby isn't really a leader. And it's like, prove yourself, even though I handpicked you. It's like just kind of stupid anyway.
Yeah. Like, it's a strange role
what
for
did
Bobby.
You pick?
Yeah, it's a strange role for Bobby to be doing as well. I don't believe he's injured or anything. He's booked for this match, isn't he? So he's going to be wrestling. So it's a very strange set of circumstances.
I mean, Bobby's another one, to be honest, where I think they've always wanted him to be a thing, and he's never really been a thing.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Yeah, I get you. I feel like the Street Profits, though, needed this or needed something.
Yeah.
Because they can't keep doing the red cups and all, you know what I mean?
But
like,
get it. I just think this rebrand on the back of people wanting the hair business back is not probably the best. I think they did need something, but to go, well, what if we put them in the hair business? Probably doesn't help anyone.
Yeah, it is strange. And you've obviously got the LWO side of things where Santos Escobar's just been wrestling Rey Mysterio for the United States Championship.
And now the buddies again.
Yeah, and it's like, yeah, so I don't know.
I mean, the Street Profits are outnumbered there by the looks of it.
Well, I don't think Zelina's going to get in the match, but one of them's got to sit it out, aren't they? I'm not too sure who it's going to be, but it looks like it's a 3-on-3.
Probably Ray.
I don't think they'll let him sit out. He's tired, it's old. But yeah, how's it going to go? Predictions?
I don't know. I mean, let's be honest. Like, there would have been a time that I would have thought, well, we're not done with the feud between Ray and Dom, and I didn't predict that right. So, fuck knows. Probably the Street Profits.
Yeah, I feel like it go this way. I think we might start to see some dissension in the ranks of LWO.
Yeah, because, you know, they've been a faction for a long time now, so maybe we should look at splitting them up.
Literal weeks. That's way too long.
Do you know the biggest... again, people disagree. The worst part of the LWO was Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, they didn't need
They should have been a thing on their own.
Yeah.
And I get they wanted the Rey connection. Because, like, remember, because he was around with the original LWO, and you go, yeah.
The worst part is using Viva La Raza.
Yeah, that's the worst part.
That's the worst part.
Yeah.
So, fuck that. But yeah, so I think Bobby, Street Profits, hair business light.
Yes, agreed.
Which takes us to, again, it's a lot of multi-man matches, this, to be honest.
Yeah.
But... So the story goes, the Bloodline is still a thing, even though Jay's left and Roman's not been seen for.
I'll be honest, I'm really. I'm sure plenty of people are saying this at this point, so I'm probably behind the times. But the Bloodline story's done. I'm sorry, but people are like, "Oh no, you just gotta let it ride out. You gotta see where it goes. It's been going from strength to strength." Having Jay fucking leaving and Jimmy going, "Well, I'll be back in the Bloodline then probably," is just fucking stupid.
That's the thing that annoys me is the whole thing with Jimmy being like, I'm done with this, I'm leaving, Roman's terrible, and then for him to come back and now be like,
trying to force himself back into the Bloodline,
and trying to,
the fuck is this?
Trying to be Roman now as well, like the one thing that you would a minute ago saying you fucking couldn't stand.
Yeah.
So
I feel like they've overplayed the hand. They don't know what they want to do with it.
No.
They're trying to make Jey his own thing, understandably, but what made him big was the bloodline stuff, and I feel like this is probably it's not going to go out with a bang. It's going to go out with a whimper, unfortunately.
Yeah, and like, I'm not being funny. We've only got John Cena for a little bit, right?
And there's no way that's an actual picture of John Cena. They just like made like some sort of cartoon of his fucking face. What's going on there?
Probably airbrushed the fuck, but
I think there's no real John Cena in there. That is all airbrush. Look at that shit. That's terrifying. AI could have made a better one. Sorry.
But yeah, so he's come back, and this is the kind of matches we're getting. Why aren't we getting like Twilight's dream matches?
Well, I don't like. I know they want LA Knight's popular. I get it, but it's like, why is he here?
Yeah, it doesn't make So again, this is where it all gets fucking stupid. So it was John Cena and AJ Styles. Then they took out AJ Styles. Now the OC are involved because they took out AJ Styles, but they're not in this match.
So instead of it being OC versus Bloodline, which might have made sense.
Yeah. It's now John Cena getting beaten down, and LA Knight comes to save the day, and he signs the contract on AJ's behalf.
I love when you can just force yourself into a situation. Like,
yeah.
I love how it only matters whose signature's on the contract. Not that the contract was written with AJ in mind. It's like, well, he signed it. There's nothing we can do now.
Exactly.
Imagine if the real world worked like that.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't believe I'm just about to get this house, and then he just knocks you over and signs it. It's like, my house now, bitch.
I love that. I think that's so true though, isn't it? So accurate. But yeah, John Cena was like, I'll fight them 2-on-1 if I have to, because of course you are, John. And yeah, LA Knight comes to save the day. So yay.
I can't believe in all these years he still can't count beyond 5.
Yeah. The thing is with this one though, I don't know where you go with it, because I kind of agree. The Bloodline's dying.
Do you know all this is a vehicle for, right, is for the Bloodline to lose and Solo to take it out on Jimmy, and we move to a feud between Jimmy and Solo, right? Which is fine. But that's all this is for. And to maybe give LA Knight something to do where they can go to him, you are going to be a star eventually.
Yeah.
Because that's all they seem to do with him. It's like, we understand you're popular and we'll give you some screen time.
We'll let you wear with John Cena.
But we don't actually want you to be a champion.
Yeah.
Kind of weird. Yeah. Weird booking.
The whole thing's messed up. But I kind of agree with you. I don't know what the end goal is here, unless this is now where Solo and Jimmy finally split up or something. But
we have The Rock come back,
that for ages,
and he doesn't get involved in the Bloodline stuff.
Yeah, like how mad is that?
I don't even. Is he coming back again ever, or was that just a one-off appearance that teased people with the idea that he might come back?
Part of me was thinking as well, like, oh, maybe we're leading into something for Survivor Series with the Bloodline. But I'm like, well, you can't, because there's only Roman missing from this. Jay's done. Yeah. So even if you bring Roman back, it's not much of a Survivor Series, is it?
I'm willing, because they've shocked me before, by the way. So I don't want to be overly negative on this. I'm willing to be proven wrong. If Fastlane has some sort of fucking madness going on, Roman rocks up, The Rock rocks up, and all that kind of stuff, then I will happily go, I was fucking wrong.
Yeah.
But this match just doesn't make sense to me.
No, me neither. But I think the way it's probably going to go is, as you've kind of already said, Cena and LA Knight get the win, and the Bloodline really starts to crumble, and maybe Roman has to kind of mop it up somehow, unless some batshit crazy thing happens. Which, can you see that for Fastlane?
No, I can't, to be honest.
But yeah, you agree? You agree with what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Which then takes us to another tag team match. This time for the tag team titles, because of course Cody and Jey want to be tag team champions. Do you know what I mean?
Why is Cody just inserting himself in everything?
How? Right. How did we go from the epic fucking run that was like Drew McIntyre Clash of the Castle against Roman, fucking Sammy, everything that was going on there against Roman, fucking Cody, all these amazing things like the Bloodline being on fire, to no fucker's got an idea what they're doing and where they're going.
Yeah.
It's in knots.
We're done. It's over.
This isn't the road to WrestleMania. This is the fucking spaghetti junction to WrestleMania. It's fucked. I don't know how.
There's a meme there somewhere. Just find the most chaotic highway you can find. It's like the road to WrestleMania.
Yeah. Like, really, what the fuck is this? Now the Judgment Day are, Rhea Ripley's kicking ass, isn't she? Like, she's about to kick Dom out if he doesn't win the belt tonight.
Yeah, apparently. Like, one mistake and you're done.
You've got infighting between these two.
Rhea is the boss, so whatever she says goes, I suppose.
Yeah.
But, that's like some fucking strict rules.
And where do you go from here now as well? Because Kevin Owens and Sami are obviously in the in the shadows here going, well, we should be the tag team champions. Why have you brought in Jey and now you're teaming with him? We didn't want Jey in the first place. Why? And now you're going for the tag team titles? Like, what the fuck's going on? So there's this big fucking mess.
Yeah. And Cody's literally he's just fucking running around WWE. Anytime someone's not available for something, he's there. I feel like if there was a cameraman off one day, he'd be like, I'll do it. He's just there all the time.
So stale as well. Like on Raw last night, he came down and did his usual thing where he saved the day and stuff. And then he did his usual thing where he comes out, gets his big entrance again, and just for an interview.
You know what?
And it's like,
I want them to fully commit to what's going on with Cody at the minute, right? I want him to just walk into a room one day and there's just loads of wrestlers just sat down and he's like, so what do you just want to talk about? And it turns out it's an intervention for Cody. That's what I want right now.
I mean, yeah, I could see something like that, to be fair. But yeah, I don't know where this is going, Anthony. But do you know what I think they're going to do? They're going to put a title on the first title Cody wins since he comes back isn't the main belt. No, he wins a tag team title with Jey Uso. But it's all part of the story. This is how he finishes the story.
We just sit there. So Jay's popular at the minute, is he?
Yeah, exactly. Like
people like that Dominic Mysterio, do they?
I don't know how you do anything else with this, unless again something mental happens that stops Jey in. Like unless Roman comes out in this match or something and stops them, and then somehow sets up Jey and Roman and Cody and Roman. Like I don't get how we get to these guys losing.
The Judgement Day losing?
No, Cody and
no, I can't get to them losing, to be honest.
But at the same time, like, does it make fucking sense for these two to be tag team champions? And then how are they going to lose that on the road to WrestleMania if they want to give Cody this push? None of it makes sense.
No.
Make it make sense. And anyone who's there going, oh, it's because Vince is back. Is it fuck?
It's got fuck all to do with Vince.
Fuck all with Vince. This is Triple H's doing for a long time. Like...
No, any good thing is a Triple H
thing. We're not
the
kind of guys to say we told you so, but we told you so. So, yeah, get off Triple H's jock because...
there never was a story.
There really wasn't. He fucked it up. He should have pulled the trigger at Mania. They've extended it to go, well, the Bloodline's still hot. Fucked it up. Now, they're never going to get back to that height of popularity. Cody beats Roman now, people will be like, yeah.
I think this is why they're worried and they keep, in my opinion, hampering LA Knight a little bit because it's like, oh shit, we didn't expect people to really get behind LA Knight. We can't really deny that he's popular. Some of the pops he was getting.
Yeah.
But we don't want to pull the trigger on him because it's a Cody thing. Whereas he could have been feuding with Cody right now.
Yeah.
But no, they didn't fucking do it. So, yeah, they fucked up. Shit the bed.
They have massively shit the bed. A massive steamy turd in this bed. But I'm going to have to go Cody and Jey because I can't see how they don't let them win at this point. Because why put them together and do all this in the first place?
Unless it's just going to be a bloodline night.
Okay. Maybe.
Jimmy loses with Solo and then just comes and tries to geg in on this. Yeah. Cost them as well.
Yeah, well, yeah. Maybe.
Like, fuck's sake, Jimmy.
Yeah. I don't know. But what do you think? Are you going to agree again?
I struggle to find a way where that's not the case. Like, I'd love Judgment Day to keep their run going, but I feel like this is probably going to be the end result.
Yeah.
You literally calling him main event Jey Uso to try and like put that in people's heads. Because you know when you know that thing where when somebody naturally is something, you make sure that you call them that all the time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just sticks.
Fucking does me head in this shit. Like Hollywood, Hulk Hogan. It's like, yeah, I get it. It's in films.
So yeah, it all makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
We then get triple threat for the WWE Women's Championship.
And this was just like someone shook the fucking boggle set of life as well, isn't it?
A little bit, yeah.
Like, so let's just put these three in a match.
Yeah, it's been a very whelming title run for Iyo. She obviously, people were made up when she won it. We still got damage control kind of there, but kind of just fucking everything up like they were doing before she won the belt in the first place.
This is the problem. Iyo could have had a good run right now if she was feuding with Bayley.
Exactly, right? So I feel like that's where we need to get to. But do we get there with the belt? Bayley's fucked this up for her because it was meant to just be Charlotte versus Iyo. And then Bayley was the one who went, oh, well, do you want to get involved, Asuka? Well, it's going to be a triple threat then because Bayley has that power apparently.
That magical power to just make matches happen.
And now we've got this. So part of me thinks, well, Io's going to lose this then And then this is going to be the stone that fucking went, broke the
That's
camel's
going to be
back.
so fucking disappointing if that's what they do.
And then we get Bayley versus Iyo, but for no title involvement. Because I don't think we look at Bayley or Iyo and go, yeah, we want you at WrestleMania as defending the women's belt.
That's really disappointing. Bayley is main event WrestleMania level star.
Yeah, but they won't.
And she could take Iyo along for the ride. Iyo obviously needs building up, I get that.
Yeah.
But
we'll never do it. I unfortunately think, Anthony, we're getting Charlotte winning here, That's where I think we're going with it. If you think about it,
so fucking annoying.
WrestleMania season ain't that far away, really. Well,
so Charlotte just comes out of hibernation to win the fucking belt
February,
again.
March. Okay, it's over half a year away. That's mad, really, when you think about it.
It is.
Yeah.
If Charlotte wins, I'm quitting.
The WWE?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I will refuse to talk about WWE going forward.
I'm going to go Charlotte, What are your thoughts? You think he
I've just made that bold statement. I'm going to have to retract that and just say that I was being just dramatic because
we've agreed with everyone at the minute, so if you want to go for a different one, that's fine.
I hope through some, and it is a guess out of hope, but I'm going to say Iyo.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's going to be the case, but I just kind of really hope. I just think, what's the point in ruining what's going on right now?
Yeah.
Just to put the belt on Charlotte again.
They just love it. Just literally want to have her just be the champ all the time.
So they want to literally be able to say at one point, 100-time world champ Charlotte Flair.
Well, if you can't do what they're doing with Roman and Gunther and just have them hold it forever, then it makes sense to just give them lots of different ones.
But this is the thing where, when does it become an accolade? It's like, doesn't this mean you've lost it?
16-time champ, but also lost it 16 times. Yeah.
You've lost it 16 times?
Yeah.
Sorry,
to be fair. But no one's taking that away from the 24/7 champions, are they? Prestigious. Which takes us to the main event that no one gives a fuck about. Sorry if you do, but I don't.
I don't even know we were revisiting this.
We are last man standing now.
Okay.
I just don't care.
Poor Seth.
Poor Seth. Very poor Seth. Like, fucking hell. No offense, Shinsuke, but you're not main event material in WWE. You're just not, unfortunately. And you've not progressed as a character in the whole time you've been there.
No, because he did bad guy Shinsuke, which was kind of normal Shinsuke.
He did kick people in the nuts for a bit. Remember that? That was his gimmick.
Yeah.
But now he is back to being bad guy Shinsuke. But yeah.
Which is music with lyrics is probably the difference you get.
Yeah, basically. I'm so over this. If this main event, I feel bad on Seth. Seth deserves to be the main event. This match is not it.
Nope.
You know what I mean? So,
and if anyone but Seth wins, I'll be pissed off.
Well, exactly. So I'm going to have to say Seth.
Yeah.
Because if Shinsuke wins this belt, fuck hell. Fucking hell. So, yeah, I just don't care about this match. Like, do you see the whole thing on...
I'm going to call it now. Bad Bunny's going to end up in this for now.
You see the whole thing on Raw where, like, randomly Michael Cole's doing an in-ring interview with Seth and going, what are you doing, man? Why are you going to put yourself through this? Your back's hanging by a string as it is and you're going to go in the ring with Shinsuke in the last man standing? What have they done to make me think that's a fucking dangerous thing? He then comes out and hits him with a chair a few times and like, oh, we can keep him down for 10. Yay. What a load of shit. Like, bullshit. Who gives a fuck? Terrible booking. Terrible the fact we're seeing this again.
Yeah.
Don't care.
I think they're forgetting that he had that match with Roman where he didn't he literally pass out in Roman's submission hold?
Yeah.
Because he wouldn't quit.
Exactly.
So we're meant to believe that Shinsuke is going to be any sort of thing here when they've not booked Shinsuke's anywhere near his dominance.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's going to be a thing.
So yeah, so we're both saying Seth, and to me, this card is just like, what the fuck? It's like the
like Fastlane.
Hey. It's like that. It's a South Park episode about how Family Guy episodes are created, and they're just like dolphins hitting, the buttons to retrieve these random things. That's what's happened here. They've gone, well, let's just put a load of people in matches.
Yeah.
All right.
There's a few things that they definitely wanted. Like, Charlotte is in... Like, they definitely had Charlotte's name before they had anyone else's.
Mm.
But, like, it's just, like... To be honest, I'm sat lamenting on that one and going, you know what, they probably are going to give Charlotte the belt and have Jade Cargill versus Charlotte, which wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. Still a shame for Iyo.
It is. But yeah, like... looking at this, and it is mad because WrestleMania isn't until April, and I think maybe I'm just getting confused a little bit by the fact it's Fastlane, and I'm thinking, how the fuck is the Fastlane? But we've got time. There's all the Rumble and everything still to come. But this is meandering for meandering's sake. And I think WWE have done quite well. I'm always critical of them, saying it's so fucking good Rumble to Mania, and then it's so fucking shit. Then they maybe pick it up again at SummerSlam, but not usually, and it's so fucking shit again till Rumble. They've jumped the shark with that because they've actually been doing decent.
Yeah, they have done well this year.
But it's massively, not just plateau, it's fucking plummeted.
But this is, unfortunately, the best thing WWE had was the Bloodline stuff, and that seems to be petering out.
Yeah.
And this is the problem.
Yeah.
Because they didn't really have much.
And like, you've got, obviously, John Cena back, you've got Cody there now and things, but like, you've got star power, but you look at the card and you're like, none of these feel like big matches, do they? Doesn't feel like, do any of them feel like pay-per-view level matches?
No. I mean, Big Match John's not even coming back to do stuff like that, so
exactly.
It's unusual.
So, bizarre. Not excited for it, to be honest. Let's see if everything all changes by SmackDown, because it's this weekend, and this is what we've got. And so, yay.
Felt like some subliminal message in there. Bye, SmackDown. Bye, SmackDown.
Bye, SmackDown. Yeah, let us know. Are we just completely bonkers? Are you loving this Fastlane card? If so, good for you.
What the fuck are you thinking?
But let us know. Let us know what you think, who's going to be the winners, and also don't forget to take part in our prediction series, which will come out some point this week. So play along on Instagram. You could potentially win a T-shirt. You could. So
really? Nice.
You could. 2 chances to win.
Nice.
So yeah, let us know what you think in the comments. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and we will catch you on the next one.